All right, so I have this theory about love, and I hope I'm wrong, but so I feel like if you haven't found true love by your 20s, that you'll probably not find it, right? Like, I got divorced in my 20s, and I have been single through my 30s and into my 40s, and nothing, right? And I just feel like in your 20s, you have, you have less trauma, you're more open-minded, you're more flexible, you are, your heart is more open. But when you're older, there's all these things working against you. And I just feel like if you haven't found that true love of your life by your 20s, that it's probably not going to happen. And I hate saying that because I really hope I'm wrong. I don't want to cry. But after being single for so long, and I've moved around the country, and I have a job where I'm out in the public and I meet a lot of people, and I've dated a lot, and I just haven't found anything that's stuck. And and I've met a lot of guys that judge me by my quirks. I just kind of feel like if I haven't met the love of my life by now, maybe that I missed that opportunity, and that sucks. I really hope I'm wrong, but I just feel like the older we get, the harder it is to find that person. And it sucks. Really sucks.
One thing I've realized is I've already met my husband. I've already met them. I don't know if they know that or not, but I will say society plays a huge part in why we are not together today, but that's okay. I'm just going to sit back, relax, live my life, let them experience life, and I'm going to experience life. I'm not going to wait on them, but I at least know internally who my future husband is going to be. And I can finally say that I understand the term, when you know, you know. Whenever you know, you know. And I knew the moment that I met him, because it felt like I'd known him for years, and I literally just met this man. But we are so different, so opposite. There's so many reasons as to why we should not be together right now. But that is also how I know that divine timing is at play. So I'm not waiting around, I'm not sitting here, but I know who my husband is, but I'm going to continue to live my life. And I know and I pray that God is going to bring him back into my life whenever he is fully in his masculine and ready to be the best version of himself that I deserve. So yeah, bye.
A married woman got on here and said that she was getting a divorce because the marriage no longer served her. And I'm going to tell you why that statement and that mindset that she has is why she's getting a divorce. Your marriage is not always going to serve you. That is quite literally why the vows say for better or for worse, because there will indeed be worse in your relationship. Talking about how marriage no longer serves her, as if marriage is some type of aesthetic or something. You and your marriage girl era, that ain't how marriage work. Social media in general has affected relationships in so many ways. But the way society thinks a marriage is supposed to look is very detrimental to people who are actually married. And before you get married, they make you say the wedding vows. Till death do us part is in your wedding vows. She's on TikTok saying, am I supposed to stay in this marriage until I die? Those were your vows. She also said you need to prioritize your happiness over marriage. If every time somebody was unhappy in their marriage they left, nobody would be married. Not one person would be married. How you react to that unhappiness is what makes the difference between the people who were divorced at 10 years and the people who make it 30 plus years.
But one thing I don't understand is, why do people feel comfortable enough always trying to invite me to their pineapple parties? Like, who said I wanted to be y'all third? Then on top of that, like, even in public spaces, I'm in the a little lounge over the weekend, and this girl comes to me, she's talking to me, and as she walks away, she kissed my cheek. And I'm thinking in my head, like, who? This isn't like common, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you from, y'all, you know, you do the double kiss, whatnot, woo woo. Why would you kiss my cheek? That's kind of crazy. You look good, but nah, not that good. Then another little friend, I'm actually there to see my brother, hard as fuck. I'm there to see my little friend, right? His friend, as she's leaving, she give me a kiss. What's up with y'all? Why are y'all trying to kiss me?
And they keep on telling us that men are the ones who have a problem with consent.
So, man, let's get to the bottom of this, because I'm hearing y'all don't want a good woman. Y'all don't want a God-fearing woman. Y'all want these fast girls who are willing to just give it up, have fun with you, and that's it. Y'all are not wifing the wifey material woman anymore. Y'all want to just have fun, enjoy life with a fast girl. Now, let me know if I'm tripping, but weren't y'all the same men faulting women for being promiscuous? But y'all want that out of a girl. Y'all want those benefits out of a woman because it's just better. It's just more accessibility. It's fun. It's light. She's not pressing you. Let me know. I seriously want to know, because I'm trying to see what version. No, because I'm seriously trying to see what version of myself I'm trying to be this summer. Y'all, I know this was a serious conversation, but I'm really trying to figure it. I'm trying to see if I'm going to be corporate karma or fun karma. So y'all let me know in the comment section.
I mean, honestly and truly, this statement that you're making right now lets us know that apparently you're not the woman of God that you're saying that you are.
Why do people get so offended when they get asked out on a coffee date? My friend just got asked out on a date. The guy was like, oh, let's get coffee together. She was like, ugh, I'm not going to do that. But she said she would go if it was a drinks date, which I fully don't understand. They're literally the same thing. Like, you're going to meet up at a like cute spot and get a beverage. Like, yes, obviously coffee is cheaper than a drink, but you think this guy is putting in any more effort to find a coffee shop versus a bar? Like, I seriously doubt it.
Ladies, feminism lied to us and we just ate it up. They told us that rebellion was power, but all it gave us was confusion, burnout, and situationships. In the eyes of feminists, you don't need no man, right? Okay, but why are you secretly craving love, stability, and protection? So somehow obeying God became oppressive, while being overworked, over-sexualized, and overlooked became empowerment. Please make it make sense.
So it has been called to my attention in the gym that the reason why these guys hasn't been hollering at me is because they just assume that I'm taken. Ain't no ring on my finger. I'm single until there's a ring on my finger. Y'all really be out here like risking it all because you assume that what you like is taken? You better find out. You better find out. Nah, what I gotta do to like and make it make sense, please.
Every time people find out you messing with somebody, they be like, oh, my friend used to talk to him. I don't give a f. It's my turn now. I wouldn't give a fuck. Your friend was married to him. Oh, y'all divorced now, bitch. Oh, girl, he's old news. What bitch new news to me, bitch, just finding out about him. You heard me? Girl, she got my leftovers. Bitch, you reheated, them leftovers is good. And you know, black people, we love leftovers, especially for Thanksgiving. We have leftovers for days after. Some people still got Thanksgiving leftovers in the freezer. You was talking to him, don't got nothing to do with me. Y'all didn't work out. Now we about to see if we gonna fuck out. You heard me? Let it all work out. He transferred from you, bitch. In the transport portal, bitch. He's trying to come to big SEC now. You heard me? I'm Nick Saban daughter, Nick Alicia, bitch. You JUCO, bitch. D1 over here.
How are girls out here with 2 boyfriends? I can't even find one. Like, how do you get one man to actually commit and date you? Let alone 2. You guys are crazy. I really aspire to be you.
Okay, I need some advice. Disclaimer, this may be gross to some. Basically, my body doesn't handle piercings all that well. What do Someone please tell me what to do. Seriously, please someone tell me what to do, because I don't know how to fix this.
I hate to be the friend that's always like, that's the bare minimum, that's the bare minimum. But girl, it is the bare minimum. He paid for your food? Great, my dad does that. He said that you were pretty? My mom does that every single day, and all her Facebook friends do too. Oh, he opened your door? My gay best friend does that. It is the bare minimum, girl, because if he's your boyfriend or if he's your partner, he should want to do those things for you. And if my friends and my family can already do the things that he's doing without romantically loving me, then it is the bare minimum, because a boyfriend who romantically loves you should want to push for more and do more than what you already get. I pay for my friends' dinner. I compliment my friends. Like, have you seen what I post in their Instagram comments on their hot pictures? Like, if he's not doing more than that, if he's not doing more than your best friend would do for you, then it's the bare minimum, okay? Because if my gay best friend can open my doors, and if my mom can pay for my dinners, and if my dad can compliment me daily, and if my dad can text me every single day, and if my best friend can comment on all my Instagram pictures, how hot I am, and post me and repost my things, anything that man does is going to be the bare minimum, because he should want to do that as your boyfriend. If he treats you well, if he compliments you, great. He's your boyfriend. He should want to compliment you. If he reposts your stuff, great. He thinks you're pretty. He should. He's your boyfriend. He wants to pay for your dinner. Okay. He should want to provide for you because he romantically loves you. Duh. Like, it is the bare minimum. And don't get it twisted. I will always appreciate something that a man does for me or my man does for me. I do appreciate it. But I'll never say like, oh, that's more than I deserve. No, it's the bare minimum.
Bad Squid said the gender swap version of this is going to send y'all spiraling. I concur.
I feel like until you date a provider, you really don't know what that soft era for a woman really looks like. Let me break it down to you. A man that's a provider, they're not even going to ask you what you want to do when it comes to a date. They're going to tell you what you're doing. Because, see, the thing is, men that are providers, they've already done their research on you before they get you to know what type of woman that you are. Because they're prepared. They come prepared. They've already read the coursework. They've already studied the material so that they know what they need to bring to the table rather than asking you what you bring to the table. They're there to simply match and add, not subtract, not ask questions, okay? They're coming with solutions. That's what providers do. And it's so easy to be able to tell when a man is a provider and when he's not, just by the way that he acts, how he treats you, how he speaks, how he carries himself. Men that are providers are so gentle with you, like they would never do certain things or even say certain things because they already know that, like, okay, no, I can't treat her like this. I can't do her like that. Because it would almost be like offensive to their character and their morals. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of a very active and present dad of a daughter, like a girl dad. That is like what a provider is for a grown woman. They handle you with care. They prioritize you. They customize things so it's specifically for you. They're not giving you the same treatment that they gave somebody else. They include you in everything because they never want you to feel left out. They communicate with you constantly so that you never have to wonder. And they just study you overall. Like, they know your icks, they know your pet peeves, and they just pay attention. So if that man ain't doing none of that, 9 times out of 10, he's not a provider and he's not the man for you. Don't be stupid. Love y'all.
This is foolishness. Nivette in the comments said, the one who wants to provide for me, I don't want him. We know. We've been saying this for 9, 10, 11, thousands of years. And then you say something silly like it's got to be something like a daddy, daughter, or whatever it is. We know, because y'all want to be treated like children. You're not. This is nothing new to men. We already know your game.
Dan, tell everyone what you just told me. I said my old roommate Brian and his fiance broke off their engagement.
Okay, so Brian broke off his engagement. When?
Recently, I guess. I mean, he told me pretty recently.
And how did this happen?
I don't know how it happened, honestly. We didn't really get that deep into it.
Is there another girl? Was there another person involved? Like, they just randomly broke up?
I don't think there's another person, but I know he mentioned something about cheating.
Someone cheated.
I
Who
guess.
cheated?
I don't know.
How do you not ask? Was he upset? Did he cry?
He didn't. I don't know.
Had they spoken since? Did she give the ring back?
No.
Does his family know? What are they doing about the save the dates? What they do with the deposit?
I don't know. We just were playing golf. We didn't really get deep into the conversation.
How do you not ask these questions?
I don't know.
Is there like the juicy details you need, Dan?
I don't know. I didn't know what to do.
So you just sit there and you say, oh, okay, yeah. You broke off your engagement. That's it, and then play golf?
Yeah, the golf was fun.
What is wrong with you guys?
Nothing. It was a fun time.
You know, videos like this really let me know that men have really mastered the art of minding their own business.
Okay, so I am open to men shooting their shot because I am out here single, ready to mingle. Okay. But one thing is, if you stand 5'9" or shorter, please do not enter the chat.
I see I'm going to have to stay off the internet early in the morning because I can't even finish my face routine without coming across some trauma. To see Rose G Official, another creator on here, make a video, he's a man by the way, about how it is inappropriate for these little girls to be doing the boots on the ground dance. And to see so many women, specifically black women in the comment section, calling him a perv and a creep because you must be the one looking at him. No, ma'am. Protection comes in the form of correction sometimes. And this man is trying to correct something that he sees wrong in his community. And instead of y'all listening, taking heed, or just scrolling past silently, you get in the comment section and you attack him and you justify and approve the behavior. And then we wonder why these young girls grow up to think that they grown. Well, they've been doing grown stuff since they was 5, 6, and 7. You wonder why these little girls grow up and by the time they hit 15, 16, they ready to fight you. Well, it's because you've been their friend instead of their mama all their life in some cases. When these little girls come up missing or when they've been touched or hurt, now y'all want the village. Now y'all want black men to come in and handle the man who did it. They was trying to handle it before it ever happened, but y'all didn't want to listen. Make it make sense as to how you think it is okay for you and your 5-year-old to be doing the same dance, same gyrations, same hip hops. I'm just trying to figure out, when will we allow children to be children? And when, as women, not you and me, but them, when are we going to start listening to these black men that are only trying to help? When?
Just looked at the dance. I didn't know it existed. I just looked at it and I thought, oh, okay, well, maybe that's not too bad. That's all right. Until, like she said, it got to the hip hops. I'm like, what in the world would a young lady be doing this? She's young. Why do we keep on trying to elevate our young babies, our little girls, up to the level of a mature adult? They're innocent. Leave them where they are. They cannot fight for themselves. They cannot protect themselves. They don't need you forcing them into the adult arena. They don't need to be dressing and putting whatever on around adults. You need to be a child and stay in a child's place. And it's weird that some of our young ladies don't understand that.
This one's for all the guys out there. I'm going to tell you a secret that us women do not want to tell you, but I'm going to tell you because I think this will benefit you a lot. I know there are so many people out there that say, oh, it's so annoying when men approach us. It's so annoying that I get hit on all the time. Okay, here's the secret. We like it when men act like men and approach us to have a conversation. Because how the hell are you supposed to meet people in this world if you can't have a conversation with the stranger in public? And I'm not even talking like, okay, talk to a stranger and then date them. Like that's your goal. No, I'm saying just talking to a stranger just to be their friend, just to build a connection. Because we live in a world where there's like no connection these days. We all go on our phones and social media to try to find connection, but we all feel very shallow and empty. So the secret is we like it when men act like men. That is the most attractive thing. And I know a lot of the men here that message me and comment on my videos say that a lot of women are not approachable because they have a base. Now that is very, very true. But here's the other secret. A lot of times the resting base, it's not even something that we think about. That's why it's called the resting base. It's just kind of the face that some people have all the time. And it's the face they have on autopilot. So it doesn't mean they don't want to talk to you. It just means that is their automatic face. This is something I realized about myself a long time ago, and I realized I didn't want that to be my face. I want it to be more approachable to just everyone because it just makes life better when you're smiling. So I actively try to just be like small smiles, or just smile at random strangers, just say hello to as many people as possible. Because I don't know about you, but when I go on walks, I always try to say hi to everyone because it's just nice. If I look down or stare at my phone and not look at anyone that I'm passing, it just feels like I'm going on a walk and not trying to engage with anyone, and it's just kind of sad. So that's something that I personally do. Maybe ladies give that a go. But the secret here is, again, we like it when men approach us.
But women's definition of a man is often arbitrary. You don't really know what they want. They say what they want, and then when you go to do that, they say, oh, you're too nice. You're a nice guy. And then when you say, okay, let me toughen up a bit. Let me learn what you want. Let me try to, I really don't like a pushover. The truth is, a lot of times for a lot of these women, it depends on how attractive you are. And not just attraction, but how you're feeling in the moment. And what person wants to deal with somebody who's finicky all the time?
Is wild out here. So the guys that are single don't want relationships, but the ones that are married want a relationship. What the hell? How is that even possible? I really, really want to know. How are you married but you want a relationship? And those are the ones that want to settle down. Those are the ones that want to take you on nice dinners and do nice things. But the ones that are single, they're nah, I don't want to do all that. I just want to see you every so often, and that's it. I don't want nothing serious. I don't want to know how your day's been every single day. I don't want to know how you slept today. I don't. But the married ones, first one in the messages, good morning, how are you, thinking of you. Bro, what is going on? Can't there just be a single guy that wants to be in a serious relationship? And really,
I was under the impression all the time that I have to 100% say and be honest about everything I'm thinking. Because if I'm not, I'm being dishonest with my partner. I'm being dishonest with myself. But bro, you cannot. And it doesn't mean you have to be dishonest, but some as men, we can't say. The reality is not what y'all want to hear ever. The reality that y'all think y'all want, y'all act like y'all want XXX, but y'all really want PG-13. The answer never, 100% never coincides with what y'all want, ever. What we are is not what y'all want us to be, ever. The reality of the situation is so real that me and him have an understanding, just meeting each other, that we can't. Now, when the reality doesn't coincide with what y'all want, right? Y'all kind of force it. Everything about society and the way we date and the way we are right now is almost forced by what we're supposed to say and how we're supposed to act for women. If men were our real selves, there really wouldn't be too much marriage. There'd be a lot of crazy going on if men were the one at the forefront. Now, if you dating a guy, because 99% of the time, 99% of the time, which we alluded to earlier, 99% of the time, let's say I think that Lauren is a 6, right? But I want to hit it. Hypothetical, I want to hit it. What do you think would work for me more? Lauren, you all right, but for real, dog, you're not all that. I deserve better. I still want to smash. Once I'm done, I don't want to talk to you no more, and please don't call me. right? A lot of the times that's reality. Now, how far do you think that narrative gets me with Lauren? Don't you all speak at once? Have we all felt like that before?
Plenty of times.
Where it's like, I don't like you. I want to hit it. I don't want a relationship. That's the reality. Women go, but tell me that. Where would that get us?
A lot of women down in the comments obviously hate what he's saying, but they really don't have a lot of self-awareness to understand that this is the type of stuff that they talk about in their group chats. The stuff that they say that men are saying, they're saying the exact same thing and just as bad in their own group chats. But when a man says something like this, when he gives it to you like blunt, just straight up, you can't handle it. It doesn't matter. They're talking about intimacy in this portion of it, but it doesn't matter what a man does. You're not going to want to hear it at all. You don't want to take accountability. You don't want to hear what he's talking about. And so a man's like, okay, well, I just won't say this. I got to go get this done. And really what she wants is for it all to work out. She don't want all the details.
I think it's so weird for men to come on the internet and to be like, I only do 50-50. What? You're saying that on the internet with your full chest, like you're supposed to be proud? Stop. Oh my God, you know how embarrassing it is? First of all, to be a dude and not to want to take care of a woman. Just say you're broke. Because let me just give you an example. My friends, right? Like, I love taking care of my friends and family. It makes me so much joy. It gives me joy that I can like buy things for my family members and take care of them or pay for dinners and buy tickets for them and do all this stuff, right? So when I meet a dude who's like, I don't do that, get away. Get away. I don't meet dudes like that, to be honest with you. But I see them on the internet and I cannot believe that they come on the internet with their full chest talking about, I'm not providing for no woman.
Shame doesn't work here. It's not going to work. Move along.
Did you break it off or did he break it off?
Yeah, I
Who left?
broke it off.
You broke it off with him. Why?
I thought I could do better.
Exactly. 4 years.
Yes, sir.
And you thought you could do better. Why?
I did. I thought
Why?
I could do better.
What did he?
Now I'm copying to that.
But what did he? Okay, but what did he do for a living?
He was a regional director for a fast food company.
A regional director for a fast food. A regional manager or a regional director?
Director.
Right. Did he earn more than you?
A lot more.
And what do you do for a living?
I work in customer service.
Like a call center?
Yeah.
Oh, are you trolling me?
I promise I'm not.
So let me get this right. You're an overweight customer service agent.
What? I would say.
I don't care what you would say. I'm the professional. Let me go. Look, ma'am, and you had a regional director so he was definitely making over 6 figures.
Well, no. He's making that now. When we were dating,
so good for him. So pay attention, everybody. Average black woman leaves a 4-year relationship because she thinks she can do better, and she's average AF. Good for you, brother. Hope you work at a Sonic or White Castle or whatever. Do you have cat insurance, ma'am?
What is it? Why do you always have to defer to that? I don't like cats.
Danger zone. Can't make it up. You can't make it up. They're always going to tell on themselves because they're always involved in foolishness. And this time, the Godfather snuffed it out.
As someone's girlfriend, I'm not sitting around while you depressed. Figure it out. But as a wife, that is my responsibility to help. That's my due diligence. That's my duty.
Gotcha.
Stupid.
Females are going to hate me for saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. I guess it was just meant for me to talk about this topic because somebody sent me a DM requesting this topic, and then I scroll down TikTok and I see this video. Anyway, watch this.
When you have a father in your life, like myself, when you watch a man take lead, like growing up, you want those type of principles when you look forward to a man. And if my dad is head honcho of my house and is taking care of shit, and I'm expecting a
to come in my life and do the same thing.
Women will often say that about a man, like he has to live up to the standards of my father. But when a man says, I want the woman to live up to the standards of my mother, I'm not here to be your mother, you got mommy issues and all that. So why is it different when a man looks for expectations in a woman that he sees in his mother? And y'all call him sassy.
Y'all can try to argue all day long about this. What he said was true. Let me just start out by saying, ladies, if you have a father or a father figure in your life who has shown you what a man should be, there is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You learning from your father how to be treated by a man is actually a good thing. But you also have to understand that men who have mothers, those mothers are going to be teaching their sons what to expect from a woman. Because y'all love saying, I'm not about to cook and clean, I'm not his mama, yada yada yada. But if a man were to say, it's not my job to provide and protect because I'm not your dad, see how that sounds? Y'all gotta stop with this attitude of, I'm not his mom, so I'm not about to cook for him, I'm not about to clean up, I'm not about to do laundry because I'm not his mama. Especially if you the type who will get mad if he uses that same logic in reverse on you. Of course, every relationship is different. You guys have to determine what your roles are that you are going to play. But in general, stop with this double standard. Just like it's okay for women to learn what qualities to look for in a man from their fathers, it is just as okay for a man to learn what qualities to look for in a woman from their mothers. And don't sit up here demanding them type of expectations if you can't live up to them yourself.
So, I'm literally known for cheating on every boyfriend I ever had. Like, it's just something about them that it just don't make me happy. So I feel like I have to cheat. And then when I get caught, I cry about it. Every time I ever got caught cheating, I cry so hard, like the nigga take me back. And then, what make it worse is, I always say to the nigga, it's your fault. It's not even funny. Like, I need to know the science behind this. Why am I like this? My mom and dad don't cheat on each other. Where I learned this behavior? It's bad. Like, it's really bad.
I had somebody comment on my post saying, Kalia, why is all your posts about men? Granted, most of my posts that be going viral be about how men ain't shit. Honestly, I don't believe that men is not shit. I just believe that this generation is so incapable of loving one another. It's like, it's sick. Everything nowadays is transactional. If I'm gonna give you something, I gotta get something in return. And I truly believe it was not always like that. Like, I've seen so many of the old time video footage of just men genuinely just loving women for being women. Now it's, okay, you're a woman and what else? It never used to be like that. I've been single for over a year now. And every single guy I talked to, whether they were my type or not, whether I tried to think out the box, whether I tried to try something new, they all have the same mindset. It don't matter. They were all between the ages of 23 and almost 30. And they all have the same mindset. And it makes me not want to be in a relationship. It damn well sure makes me not want to have kids. The moment a man see how much money I make and me hustling, it's like, damn, I don't got to do for you. You already doing for yourself. It shouldn't be like that. You should want to give me shit just because you know you don't have to give me shit. That's the reason why I don't be wanting to talk to a man. Because it's like, if you see that I'm doing for myself so much, and now you want to come in my life and just only do for you because you know I can handle myself, then I don't need you in my life. Because clearly I can handle myself. Like, building together is not a thing anymore. It's all about benefits. And I'm so sick of it. And then we have the men preaching like, oh, all y'all women is gold diggers. Y'all just want money. What money? What money? What money do you guys have? I'm confused. I don't see it. Where is the money in the room with us? Because coming from a bitch that got money, I don't give a fuck about your money. You guys just lack romance. Y'all don't open the door for women no more. Y'all don't buy flowers for women no more. Y'all don't put y'all coats over her head when it's raining no more. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do stuff to make women feel special. So why, me as a woman, why should I just give up anything to you when you can't even do the bare minimum? And the bare minimum has nothing to do with spending money. It's just having empathy. You don't have it.
You think With you posting videos like this, men are going to want to take care of that. The man is literally there throwing up pew pew signs. Well, I don't got no control over him and this and that. Birds of a feather tend, in most cases, to flock together. What are my parents going to do with that? What is my family going to do with that? Oh, you don't want nobody to have fun? I want to be safe and have fun. I don't want to be in environments where this is their mindset. Oh, I get money, this and that. How are you getting your money? How are you doing it? Well, I do this and I do. No, I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be involved. I want somebody that's grown up, sophisticated, wants to be at the house, caring for our family. Don't mean that we can't go out and have fun, go on dates. But what in the world would a man need with this? Y'all talking about men that aren't chivalrous, they're not generous. They don't want to take care of women. They don't want to approach or be bothered with women or buy anything for women. But then y'all get out there and act like this. There was another. If this is the same person. There was another place in her profile. I'm not going to go back and look at it, where she was half dressed. Why would a man want to take care of that? Here it is. I found it. Why? Why? I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to be involved with that. I'm not doing it. There are other ways, better ways to celebrate whatever it is. I think she said, okay, 700,000. I started February with 200,000. Now at 700K in December. Who knew? I don't know who knew, but I know you need to go put some clothes on. Pass.
I have a little story time for you guys. So there's this guy who we've been chatting with each other at the gym for probably like a month now, I would say. And I can't tell if this man is into me or not. I'm pretty sure he is, because he always like makes an effort to like come up to me and talk to me. And like we worked out together kind of at the gym today for like the first time. He spotted me like last week. He's always flirting with me. He's always like watching me at the gym. But I can't tell if he's just like shy, or I don't think he has a girlfriend, based off of like how much attention he gives me and how often he flirts with me and his body language and everything. But yeah, I definitely am interested in him. I think he's really sweet and I like his energy and he's attractive and we have like good banter and it's a fun little gym vibe. It's occurred to me today that maybe he doesn't want to like move things forward because we go to the same gym, and like if it doesn't work out, then it's like awkward. We go to the same gym, which I understand because been there, done that. But I don't know, like I don't want to make the first move because he's the man. He should make the first move. But I've definitely like planted little seeds and like opened up space for him in like a feminine way to, you know, push it forward a little bit. Like I asked him to spot me last week and he spotted me, and he even like waited for me like at the end of his workout just so he could spot me. And like I went over there and I was like, oh, like are you ready, like can you help me now? And he was just like sitting there like swinging his feet, sitting on a bench, and he was like, yeah, I just finished, like I was gonna do one more thing, but like I was waiting for you like until you needed my help. And he even like took initiative and like came over and spotted me like doing something else when I didn't even need him to. Like he just came over on his own. So there's definitely interest there. He always like asks like questions about me. Like he seems like he's trying to get to know me. Maybe he's just like taking it really, really slow, and I'm not used to that pace. Most guys don't move that slow of a pace, so it's kind of like, okay, I'm confused. But he's consistently shown steady interest, and it's been intentional, and it's been very like casual, and it feels good. It feels natural between us. So I'm just like going with the flow. But like if he doesn't make the first move, like nothing's gonna happen because I'm not gonna make the first move. But like I've been subtly opening up the door for him to kind of like know that I'm interested and I'm into it. Like I don't talk to any other guys really at the gym, and I mean like other than just like waving at people that like know me because I go there all the time and you start to see familiar faces. But he's the only one I ever like asked for help spotting. It's raining really hard. I have to walk inside, but
I don't know. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What I should do? What should I do? Should I just let it continue? Oh my gosh. It's really raining. Okay. That's it. Love you guys. Bye.
You know, there was somebody in the comments that said something to the effect of, it's not blasphemous for the woman to make the first move. And I definitely agree. Obviously, you don't have to be all over the man, but with everything that's going on, you think that you're being clear about your interest in him. But with gym culture in some places, and the way that men have been led to believe, hey, don't come up to me ever in the gym, don't approach me, don't do anything. Yeah, but I'm past that. I asked him to spot me. That sounds like friendship, you know. And a lot of women say, well, you know, we were friends and he didn't play about me, and then all of a sudden he decided to tell me he was attracted to me and he wanted to be more than friends, and it just ruined everything. Why do guys gotta F it up? So maybe, like the guy said, you have to step out a little bit more and show actual interest. Like, make it definitive that you have some interest in him. What does that look like? Oh, you know, maybe we can go get some drink. Oh man, I saw a taco truck across the street. Wanted to know if you wanted to hit it up with me, or you wanted to go get some tacos or something like that. Now you're moving outside of the gym, right? Obviously, you don't want to be chasing him and all over him. But like they said, once again, it does not hurt to make your interest in him definitive and clear, right? You don't want to wait forever. And number one, number two, there's people that are like, oh, well, you know, the interest, and, oh, well, if he's interested, he wanted to, he would. My boyfriend did this in 2 seconds and 2 weeks, and he's not doing that. Dump him. And no, don't listen to that. Like I said, obviously you don't want to take forever, right? But sometimes a man is apprehensive because of all of the stuff that I mentioned. So if you express, hey, I want to go get some tacos or something, hey, why don't we go get some drinks or something like that? You're moving outside of the gym. And maybe he's now saying, okay, well, I can take the lead. Hey, man, I really appreciated you inviting me out. Maybe we can do it again sometime. And then he takes the lead from there, because now he knows for sure, yeah, she's on the same type of time as me.